More than 350 girls danced their socks off at the Daddy-Daughter Dance in February. The annual event was sponsored by Gainesville Parks and Recreation. This year's Mardi Gras theme was definitely the most colorful. Dinner was catered by Long Street Cafe and music provided by JB Jams. Of course, everyone received a mask and a souvenir glass for the event. And speaking of Gainesville Parks and Recreation, joining me now, Melvin Cooper, the director there. Good morning.
Good morning, Catiel.
Glad to have you with me this morning.
Absolutely great to be here at my old hangout, the Collegiate Grill.
Well, I want you to hold that thought for just a moment. Also, I'd like to welcome Gainesville Police Chief Frank Cooper.
Good morning, Catiel. Great to be here.
So glad to be here with you two guys. As I look around, I see Bill Elliott's photo. I see Tommy Aaron as he was getting his green jacket at the Masters. I see Chris Carpenter there. We're among some Gainesville greats, and that's why I wanted to invite you two guys to join me this morning to talk about your departments, of course, but also to share some of your stories of your life here at the Collegiate. Melvin, let's start with you.
I've got two grown daughters right now that grew up here in the Collegiate Grill when they were first born over 25 years ago. They sat on these tables in their little bassinets at 6 weeks old, and from that time on it was either breakfast in the morning, lunch on Saturdays, all the way up through high school and until they moved on to college. And it was a great time back then, and I'm just glad to see the Collegiate Grill back open.
Well, we certainly are too. Now, you haven't been coming since 1947, though, have you?
No, it's only been 49.
Oh, okay, only since 49. And Frank, what about you?
I'll tell you, some of my fondest memories as a child are from downtown Gainesville back in the mid-'60s when I was growing up. And Polly's Beauty Shop used to be 2 doors up from the Collegiate, and my mother had a standing hair appointment every Saturday. And so it was always a big treat. Every Saturday she'd come to the beauty shop, I'd come with her, and I'd get $2. $1 to spend here at the Collegiate and another $1 to spend at the Royal Theater. And it was always a treat. I grew up here, and I'm so great to see it back open, and I'm so glad to see the Whirlies have went back to more of the traditional menu. When you come in here, the atmosphere is still the same, and the food is just as good as it was 30-something, 40 years ago.
The only thing that's changed, you just can't get it for $1 anymore, though.
No, still can't get it for $1, but it's a good value.
And I see that you've already been enjoying your breakfast there this morning.
Well, I tell you, it was. I don't have a problem with hamburgers for breakfast, and I guess that's because I've hung out at the Collegiate so long. But it's just great food. Let's
talk about for just a moment the Gainesville Police Department. You have embarked on, I guess, the biggest construction project of your life, haven't you?
Sure have, and things are rolling along for us. And as you know, we'll be having our groundbreaking here just within a few days. And but they're already on the site out there. They've done the house demolition, and they've actually started moving some dirt this week on the project. So we're moving forward to that, and we hopefully in about 15 months we'll be moving in a new facility.
New facility, and for people who don't know, right now we don't have the specific address, so we're just saying at the corner of Summit and Pine Streets, back over behind there, I guess.
Yes.
you would call it.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly a great project, and we will continue to share the details of that.
Well, it's a very needed project, and we moved into our current facility in 1975 with about 39, 40 employees, and now we have 140 or 130 employees. So
you need a bigger house, don't you?
We need a bigger house. We've outgrown several years ago that one we're currently in.
Well, we're certainly excited to watch that project as it is completed. Melvin, you always have projects going on. The newest one I've noticed is a lot of dirt moving over here below Rock Creek Park.
Rock Creek Park, the Rock Creek Greenway project has been going on for several years in different phases. This is phase 4 of the Greenway that started last week, and hopefully that phase of the Greenway will be completed before the first of the summer. And our entire Greenway will be accessible to the downtown area from Longwood Park all the way into the downtown area. With the construction started, as I said, last week, will include the connection between Rock Creek Park, which is the park across from the library, and Adair Street that will connect to Ivy Terry's Park, that will connect to Wilshire Trails Park, and that will connect to Longwood Park and have that full connection to the downtown area, and will include a small community amphitheater in it as well.
So finally, after all these years and all the iced tea grants and funding that we've heard about, we really can walk from downtown Gainesville to the lake.
All the way from downtown Gainesville to the lake, and once this is done, and once the city makes the final decision on the CSX Railroad property, we'll be starting across Jesse Jewell and starting on the Midtown Greenway.
So certainly a lot to look forward to here in Gainesville.
Absolutely.
Which will connect with our building.
There you go, and then connect on to the police. No, wait, do I want to walk to the, no, I'm sure I will want to walk to the police department. I'd rather come to you than have you come to me. Okay, that makes sense, doesn't it? Melvin, also want to mention, you know, hamburgers and hot dogs and the smell of everything here makes me think about baseball season, Little League.
Take me out to the ball game.
It really does, and it's time, isn't it?
April the 18th, absolutely, we open up our Little League season, our girls softball season on April the 18th. The night prior to that, on April the 17th, our volunteers and our volunteer coaches will be out cooking our annual chicken queue, getting ready for Saturday the 18th. Opening Little League Day is absolutely another tradition in Gainesville, Georgia, where we have the parade of all of our teams, both Little League baseball and girls softball, and all of our volunteer coaches. It's that small hometown atmosphere where the parents have their kids in their strollers and their dogs on their leashes, and all the smell of the season with the hot dogs and hamburgers around the concession stand and our Little League chicken queue. But April the 18th is our kickoff day for this year's season.
Okay, I believe it usually starts about 10 a.m. if
10
someone
absolutely.
wants to come out. Well, guys, there's a lot going on in our community right now, and certainly we're fortunate to have you heading up our departments, and we look forward to talking with you and updating everything in the future.
Absolutely. Thanks, Catiel.
Thank you.